Right, hello everybody and welcome to episode number 25 of the FIFA 21 Hull City career mode on this channel. Starting this game off against Norwich in the Championship at home, hoping to keep on our push for promotion. Keane Lewis Potter gave us a 1-0 lead in the 13th minute as he was played through by Malik Wilks. And you can see there the title, Promotion or Nah. We'll keep tuned in to find out, because you'll see the table at the end of the episode, definitely. Jack Byrne played through George Honeyman to make it 2-0 in the 25th minute. Even though it was 2-0, this game was even. Norwich are a very good side. Norwich are a very, very good side. High-level Championship side. Scott's header there is very, very, very poor. Rupp plays the ball over to Sanchez, who makes it 2-1 in the 32nd minute and halves the deficit for the Canaries. As I said, this game, difficult game, tight game, very, very tight game. But straight from their kick-off after half-time, Keane Lewis Potter would dispossess their defender and put it in at the far post. Tim Krul, no chance as it was put across his body. Nothing he could do. Keane Lewis Potter bags another one. Yeah, another one. Brilliant. Norwich would come through though to make it 3-2. Marcus Stiepermann gave them that goal. Again, halving our deficit. And from this free kick, Honeyman wins the knockdown. His pass doesn't get very far. Jack Byrne loses the 50-50. Pookie finds Stiepermann. Stiepermann goes back to Pookie. And Pookie finishes well. Sorry about the little glitches in the footage from this game. Not much I can do. 3-3. However, from the corner, a Norwich corner may I add, Semenyo heads clear. Jack Byrne racing away down the right hand side, coming inside. Squares it to KLP, who gets his hat-trick and finishes the game off. Gets us the win. He's too good. He's too good. What else? What else can I say? He's too good. And it was an even game. We had the same amount of shots. Very, very similar possession. It was a very, very even contest. And it wouldn't get much easier. As you can see there, we'd faced top of the league West Ham United, the best defence against the best attack. In this game, because it's a big team and, I can't defend and we were 3-0 up against them last time out and we ended up losing, I went to a 5 at the back. Malik Wilks dropped to the bench to accommodate for the third centre-back. Jared Branthwaite came in and we went for a 2 up top of Scott and Lewis Potter. Only goal in this one came here. Batty was found by Doherty. He'd go to KLP. He'd go back to Batty. Jack Byrne would try to slip a ball through. It wouldn't quite work out. Batty would then get possession back. Lewis Potter found Scott. Scott found Byrne. We're keeping the chance alive. West Ham just putting a lot of players behind the ball. Batty in a 50-50 challenge there. Had to keep himself on his toes. But it's played through to James Scott, who hits the post. And it bounced out to Jack Byrne to get the only goal of the game. And Hull City would defeat top of the league West Ham. Now, we're quite adrift of them in the league. But if we beat them earlier in the season at the K-Com, if we beat Villa at the K-Com, if we beat Villa in the last episode, we'd be right there. We would be right there. Because that's another 9 points. And that's all we'd need. And with teams taking, with teams above us losing points as well. Well, we drew against West Ham, didn't we? So it's another 7 point. Is it? No, we drew the 2 games against Villa as well, didn't we? But either way, it's another couple of points that would really help. That would have really helped us out. Regardless, we move on to a game against Rotherham at the New York Stadium, where we will go 1-0 down to a goal from Kieran Sadley, a one-time target of Hull City. Keane Lewis Potter would get us level again. Sorry about the glitches in the footage. Nothing I can do. Shouldn't watch. Ogbene down the right would cross in Branthwaite would clear back to Ogbene, who'd cross in, and Branthwaite would head in to his own goal. But it looked from that angle that Branthwaite headed in to his own goal. But it actually turned out that Ladapo got something on it and made it 2-1 to Rotherham. We would come forward though in the second half as we'd change system, we'd make substitutions, we'd come forward. Semenyo found Jack Byrne, Byrne found KLP, he found James Scott, Scott turned his man, found Jack Byrne, Byrne put it on his strong foot, made it 2-2 in front of the Hull City fans at that end of the ground. However, Angus MacDonald would charge forward, Smith would find Lindsay Smith, another one-time target of Hull City. They'd play a 1-2 and Lindsay would make it 3-2 to Rotherham in the dying seconds. And at this point, I thought we've got to throw everything forward. George Long came forward for the corner, Fleming crossed it, headed clear, and then it's, they're charging back. I tried to bring one of their guys down, but they play advantage. I'm sliding about all over the place. George Long's still not in his goal. I pull Long out to shut down Harding, but he crosses it. I was expecting him to just shoot, so I positioned Greaves to block it, but he squared it. And with George Long out his goal, it was an easy finish for Gonzalez. And a defeat to Rotherham. It's a shame because we weren't actually that bad, but they were very, very good as well. But again, it wouldn't get any easier. We'd play second in the league, Burnley. We're Burnley. Sean Dyche. I got Pope. We've injured Keane Lewis Potter, and he's got to come off because we eat bricks, we eat wood, we eat glass. We're big Brexit shithouses. And we injured Keane Lewis Potter. He's their best player. Easy running. With him down, they're useless. They've got nothing. Who have they got on the bench? That's Antoine Semenyo. He's a Bristol City bench warmer. They've got nothing. They've got 5 at the back in this game and we've injured their best player. What a surprise. We're very good at that. We can tackle very well. But oh no, they're coming forward. It's that Irish fella, Jack Byrne. He's ginger as well, so we sort of like him, but sort of don't because he plays for another team and he's foreign. It's Byrne. Squids that Semenyo. Oh no, I thought he was shit. Oh no. Boys, what are you doing? We're 1-0 down. You're supposed to eat wood, eat bricks, eat glass. Oh shit, we've lost and we dominated as well. It's really hurt me throat, that. And you can see there through the youth scouting reports as we leave the game. I read that email about Keane Lewis Potter's injury, shut my eyes though while I did it, and it's an ACL for KLP. It's an ACL for Keane Lewis Potter. Heading into the final day at home to Sheffield Wednesday. We'd be without him. Gutting. But Semenyo would start in his place and Semenyo would give us the lead, actually, in the 12th minute. He's capable, is Antoine Semenyo. He's very, very capable. But do I think he'll be able to do it if we get promoted? Not really. And Jacob Greaves there. I'll tell you what I did there. He's going to get sent off Greaves for that. But I told him to boot the ball clear. I use alternate control, so on my Xbox controller, I press B to clear the ball, but he slid in when I told him to boot the ball away, but it's miles away from him. And from the resulting free kick, Castro would take it. I'd stick Nico Williams on the line, but George Long would make the save regardless. Sheffield Wednesday in the second half would come forward. They'd build from the back. Castro would dink the ball over to Kadeem Harris. He dinked George Long very well there. That's very well done, to be fair. You've just got to sit back and applaud that. That's very, very good. Fair enough. In the 85th minute, Kadeem Harris down the right. Emmanuel slid in. Now we're down to 9 men. Cheers, Josh. Cheers, Josh. But would it get better? Watch and find out. From the resulting free kick, Donnarumma crossed. The header from, I'm not sure who that was. It's bounced down to George Long. He's got no options to throw it out, so he puts it at his feet, finds Brandon Fleming. James Scott charges away down the right-hand side. Once he gets something on the ball, he gives it off to Antoine Semenyo. He finds Jack Byrne. Byrne squares it to Malik Wilkes arriving, and Wilkes on his right foot You know, after that Wigan interview, you know how much he's not used to scoring on his right foot. But he does it in the 87th minute to win us the game, and it doesn't zoom in on the celebration. Great. But we would win the game. We would win the game. Even contest, and you can see there, heading into the playoffs, we will face Bristol City in the playoffs. Aston Villa will face Bournemouth in the fight for Wembley. So, in the next episode, guys, we've got the Championship playoffs, the 2 semi-finals, and if we get there, the final as well. Tune in very, very soon to find out if we win promotion to the Premier League or are stuck in a Championship for another year. See you later, everyone. Goodbye.